Hi friends, this is Ritesh and you are watching Learn with Ritesh. Let's start. Hi friends, sorry. Today we will discuss about the constructor. Which constructor will be called first when we will create the object of a class or a child class. Fine. So you can see I have created a class A and class B. B is the child class of class A. In the class A there is a two constructor, that is the static constructor and the default constructor. And in the child class there is also a two constructor, that is the static constructor and the default constructor. For now I am going to create an instance of the base class. Fine. So you can see I have created the instance of base class and now I am going to execute. In the base class there are two constructors, that is a static and public. So now I am going to create execute. Here you can see when we are going to when we have executed, then you can see the first executed constructor is a static constructor and the second one is the default constructor. And now I am going to create a object of child class. Sorry. Yeah, fine. So now I have created an instance of the child class. So in child class you can see there are also two constructor, that is a static constructor and the default constructor. Now I'm going to execute. What will be happen, you can see here. You can see the all four constructor, which is including the base class constructor also. So here the first executed constructor is the static constructor of the child class. Child is the B and base is the A. Okay. After that it will execute the constructor of the base class static constructor, then default constructor of base class, and the last one the default constructor of the child class. I think it is clear which constructor will be called first. Now I am going to create an instance of the base class on the reference of the child class. Okay, you can see here I have created the instance of the base class on the reference on the child class. Now I am going to execute this one. Same output is coming here. I think it is clear. The static constructor of the child class, after that the static constructor of the base class, default base, and after last one is the default child. I think this is the I think it is clear to you which constructor will be called on first. Now I am going to give the position number, that will be very clear which constructor is called first. When you create a instance of the child class or instance of the base class on the reference of the child class, in the both scenario the child class static constructor will be called first. After that it will call the both constructor of the base class first. It will be in second position, it will be in the third position, and the last one will be called the child class default constructor 4. So now you can see here first it will call the child class static constructor. After it will call the static constructor of the base class, then default constructor of the base class, and after that it will execute the default constructor of the child class. Now I'm going to execute. You can see once again. Yes, you can see the static constructor of the child class. After that, the static constructor of the base class, default of the base, and last one is the default of the child. Thank you very much.